Hey, how y'all doing here? Miss I am here. It's been a couple days. I'm back. Well, it's been almost a week here. I am strong. I am confident. I am courageous. I am bold. I am worthy. I am divinely protected. I am. Hope all is well. Um, I hope y'all staying positive. I hope you protecting your peace. I hope you staying high vibrational. And I hope all is well on your path and journey. So I wanted to come on here with a quick message today about you don't have to prove to nobody. You don't have to prove to nobody about what you're doing. The Most High, Mother and Father see what you're doing. Your spiritual team, your spiritual, everybody sees what you're doing. You don't have just because it's like behind closed doors, don't mean it's not being seen. Just continue on to do what you need to do for you on your path and journey. A lot of people's not going to like the type of person you turned into, but that's okay. It's for your higher purpose. It's for your higher good. So let them feel how they feel. As long as you feel high vibrational, you stay grounded and stay protecting your peace and, all positive vibes. Hey, keep going at it. Because remember, you got to look at all the progress you made. All the progress you made. All them days you stayed up at night crying, thinking that you were alone when you're not. All the progress you put in, having to hop off that hamster wheel, having to choose yourself over others, right? Having to do all that to get to where you are right now. And it's still a process. But just don't, when you find yourself, maybe a little lonely, or you feel like it's just, just by yourself. You're not by yourself. You may feel a little lonely or discouraged, but you're not alone. Okay, just keep going. Just keep doing what you got to do. Just keep pushing. Like I said, the progress. Nobody made as much as progress as you. Okay, not that you're comparing yourself to other people, because that's not what you do. You don't compare. You're at the point now where you don't compare your life to other lives. You just do what's best for you. So just think about all the progress you made. I know in my experience, I've cried many nights in my healing process of having to let go. I didn't know how to let go. I had to learn how to let go. I had to choose myself. So and that's a step. That's a journey in itself. Choosing yourself is a journey. Once you choose you, and when you're in that isolation stage and choose you and sit down and figure out what's best for you, don't feel bad about that. It had to be done. I know some of us had to hit rock bottom to actually come up and do what needed to be done for ourselves. In my personal experience, I had to hit rock bottom. I was homeless, living with people, had to get away from a bad relationship, but I don't let that discourage me. I think about the progress when I feel a little lonely. I think about the progress that I've made so far. The fact that I got on my knees and prayed and I asked for help and I had to walk away, to do what was best for me. That was really rough for me. It was really rough. But when I look back at it, out the progress I made, it was for damn sure worth it. Picking me was worth it. And I don't know who this message is for, but I know picking you, when you get to that point, when you look back at your journey, picking you was the best option that you could have done, So all the nights you cried, all the work you put in to work on yourself, maybe setting aside some addictions, maybe tapping into things that are more positive, all of that. Remember, those are things that people are not willing to do. People like their comfort levels. How I know? Because I was in that position where I was comfortable with just existing and not living. You see what I'm saying? So you get to a point where when you find that peace within yourself, you want to live more, you want to do more, because you found that peace within yourself. Me personally, through personal experience, I've never experienced peace. And that may sound crazy, but I've never experienced that. And now I experience peace, and it feels good. It feels great. You hear me? It feels great. And I've never felt better. And I wouldn't trade my peace in for nothing, for no one, for family, friends, lovers, nobody. I'm not trading my peace in for nothing or no one, So when I just want you to keep in mind when you, get to a place where you're just like, remember all the progress you made so far, and you're going to continue to grow and continue to make progress and continue to get to where you need to be, but hang in there. Okay. So I might come across a person and be like, oh, you're different now. what you be doing. You don't have to tell that person what you're doing. Like I said, this is what this whole message is about. The Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team, your spiritual guide, and all the people who are working with you, they see everything. You don't got to prove nothing to nobody. As long as you're proving to yourself and doing what's need to be done for yourself, that is all that matters. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You don't need to prove nothing to no one but yourself. It's like what I learned in personal experience, you're your worst enemy. You're your worst critic as far as like criticizing. You can criticize yourself on what you need to do better and it's okay to take the criticism for other people as long as it's positive criticism. Don't let nobody just talk to you crazy and belittle you. Know the difference between somebody just talking at you or giving you advice, or trying to belittle you. Just know the difference between all of that, because in my personal experience, I was like letting people joke and say smart stuff out of love because I thought they loved me. Like, what I mean? Just sound weird as hell. But not realizing they meant what they said. Like even though they laughed it off, but they meant what they said. So kind of take those little things in consideration as well. But continue on your path and your journey. All is well. And all is going to be well. You are good. Not I'm going to be good. You are good. You are great. You are high vibrational. Okay? You're all of that. So keep that in mind when it get a little rough. Just keep all that in mind. The progress. No one hopped off that hamster wheel but you. No one decided to work on themselves but you. No one decided to lose weight but you. No one decided to have more of a healthy diet but you. Okay? It's easier to say from personal experience, I've learned that as well. It's easier to say what you're going to do versus just doing. Now you're on your path and journey, you're at the point where you're just going to do. So that's just personal experience with me leading up to this point to where I'm at now. All the little bumps in the roads that I had to go through to get to where I'm at now. Just doing versus just saying, So don't worry. Everything that you're doing behind closed door, it is being seen by Spirit and the Most High Mother and Father. So just because people in the physical, your physical friends and family members ain't seen it, they don't need to see it. They don't need to see. They'll see when the time is right. Right now is not that time. Right now is the time for you to focus on. That's why I had to learn the hard way of my path and journey. It's another lesson for me as well of just doing what needs to be done. Not worrying about who sees what and who hears what, and just do it. Just do what needs to be done for you. So keep pushing. Miss I Am here. This is a quick one, Miss I Am. I am strong. I am confident. I am worthy. I am bold. I am courageous. I am confident. I am divinely protected, and so are you. Stay high vibrational. Stay grounded. Remember, protect your peace. Keep living. Keep learning. And most of all, have fun. All right now.